A break in a cold case leads to the sentencing of a killer. Today, Roger Pollard learned his fate in an Onslow County courtroom. WNCT's Brandon Truitt was there as the sentence was read. He has the emotional reaction from the victim's family.
More than 38 years after Karen Johnson was murdered, her killer, former Marine Roger Pollard, was found guilty of second-degree murder. That sentence putting him in prison for the next 20 to 35 years.
Justice has finally been done after all these years.
Friday's verdict has left the family of Karen Johnson with the sense of relief.
It's made a hole in our family. We did a lot of family things together, and without her, it's just not the same.
Johnson was only 20 when she was murdered in 1979. Her family traveled from Connecticut and Florida to be at the sentencing.
She would have been a wonderful wife, and I think she would have been a super mom.
Roger Pollard was found guilty of strangling and beating Johnson to death. At nearly 60 years old, this sentence could last him the rest of his life. But family of the victims say it has been a long time coming.
It's just been a very heavy burden to carry. Just to think that he was out living on the streets and being a free man, it just was very trying.
Johnson was married to a Marine who was deployed to training at the time of her murder. Her ex-husband, now remarried, is focusing on the good.
That was one of the things that got me through life. When the minister approached me one day and said, "But Gary, she was a gift of God, and you got to spend the 3 months with her in her best years." And really, you have to look at it that way, because she was a gift.
As of now, Pollard has been honorably discharged from the Marines, but family members tell me now that he's been convicted, that status could change. Still, they say today is about a sense of relief after a nearly 40-year nightmare of the loss of Karen Johnson. In Jacksonville, Brandon Truitt, 9 on your side.